Their wedding day she suddenly realized her husband had been swapped, though he looked exactly the same. The white hair at his temples meant he wasn't John. After thinking for a moment Lucy understood. The person in front of her was actually John from the future. They held hands and completed the wedding ceremony together, but by the time the evening dance arrived, this John disappeared. Then the young John returned to the wedding. He apologized to Lucy saying he had missed the most beautiful moment of his life, but Lucy said it didn't matter, because no matter the age her husband would always be John. That night when they went to bed, John disappeared once more. This time he arrived in a field and met 6-year-old Lucy, but when little Lucy found out he had gotten married today she threw a tantrum.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I was just hoping you're married to me.
Back home John told Lucy about the funny incident. They smiled at each other and fell into a deep sleep. Not long after the wedding they moved into a new home. John still occasionally disappeared without warning, which caused Lucy some trouble, but with her love for John she quietly endured. Until one day John disappeared for 2 whole weeks. He missed Christmas and New Year's. The long accumulated frustration finally erupted. Before John could explain, Lucy just went to work, but when she got home and saw John waiting for her, all the previous tension instantly vanished. To show his apology, John gave Lucy a lottery ticket.
Our first winning 5 number is
17.
17.
From that day on they no longer worried about their life. They moved into a villa and invited friends over, but as everyone was busy, suddenly a cry came from the living room. An injured John was lying on the floor. Before he could speak, he suddenly disappeared again. This incident made John very anxious. He didn't know if his uncontrollable disappearances would put his life in danger. Lucy also started to recall how she'd never seen a John older than 40. This meant either he had stopped time traveling, or his time was running out. To comfort her husband Lucy told him she was pregnant. John was overjoyed, but to his shock, a few days later the child was lost. John believed the child had inherited the time travel ability, which caused the miscarriage. He walked out of the hospital heartbroken, not wanting anyone to see his sadness, but just as he stepped outside, he ran into the most unexpected person of his life.
Daddy!
This girl was Mary, John and Lucy's daughter. It was John's first time meeting her, but it wasn't Mary's first time meeting John. Unlike John, 10-year-old Mary could control when and where she traveled in time. She had even met her grandparents. The appearance of their daughter meant their next child wouldn't leave. He remembered the future version of himself who had been injured.
How old were you when I died? It's okay.
5.
5.
John told Lucy the good news, hoping she could prepare for the arrival of their daughter, but he didn't tell his love that the time he had left to be with her was only 5 years.